What up YouTube, Case Must Prime, back at you with another video. This time I'm doing kind of a double review. This one is going to be of both a manga and an anime because since this topic first appeared on my channel last week, I've kind of dodged into both worlds of seeing it from both sides of the coin, watching a few episodes of the anime as well as reading part of the manga that I have. I haven't picked up any other issues since I've showed my first video of this, but I've read a little bit of it online, so today we are going to be talking about Attack on Titan. I'm going to be talking mainly about the manga, or at least this certain issue, as well as the anime. Basically, it's an overall review of Attack on Titan. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, this was made in Japan. This came out last year, when it was brought over to America from Japan, and it's basically Japan, as it said in the novel, the equivalency of The Walking Dead in Japan, because it's pretty much a sci-fi drama, or a drama, like an apocalyptic situation. It revolves around a society it's unknown if it's like future, past, or even present, but thousands, maybe hundreds of years ago, they were once a large metropolitan society, and then this huge breed of ginormous being called the Titans wiped out most of civilization, forcing what's left of them to retreat among this giant three-walled city. And this story mainly revolves around a kid named Eren Yeager, who is about maybe 16 or 17 years old, whose parents were killed by Titans, and ever since has enlisted in the military to try taking down the Titans, and ever since just trying to figure out like what was life like outside the walls, or what life was like before the walls even went up. So that's just a general rundown. Volume 1 of the manga is basically just an introduction, introducing us to the characters like Eren, Armin, Mikasa, who was that one other? I'm kind of firing off names right now, but basically just introducing us to characters as well as the general concept of the series, as well as the manga in general, because they're both pretty close to each other. Shows us how Eren's parents are killed, and kind of what makes him hate the Titans overall. I guess I'll show you the manga. On the front, obviously you have a picture there of Eren attacking the Colossal Titan. It says Attack on Titan. On the side, Attack on Titan Volume 1, done by, what's this woman's name? Or guy? Hijime Asayama. On the back there you have a few soldiers of the training corps doing their classic salutes, kind of stand at attention type thing. On the back, you have a little read-up, which is, "The desperate battle begins. For the past century, what's left of mankind is hidden in a giant three-walled city, trapped in fear of the bizarre giant humanoids known as the Titans. Little is known about where they came from or what they are bent on consuming human mankind, but the sudden appearance of an enormous Titan is about to change everything." That's basically just a general description of this first anime, and as well as for the series overall, because granted each manga volume has its own subplot, while the general overall concept is just about all the branches of the military, whether it be the Rose Corps, Training Corps, Survey Corps, the garrisons, the military police, all of them just kind of fighting off against the Titans, while also just trying to save the people of the city. There's a few other things on here, which says, "A visceral and fantastically intense action/horror story by Anime News Network, and Japan's equivalent of The Walking Dead by IO9. The manga, it is Japanese-style comic, written from from right to left, not the other way around, and also it's a black and white manga, but it's still fully readable. It is in English print. Not sure if you can tell like that, but try not to spoil the story too much. The anime actually follows very close to the manga. I mean, this manga covers some of the first episodes of season 1. The last episode it covers is the Battle for Tross Part 1, where Eren is pretty much going up against some of the Titans, and the Colossal Titan suddenly appears, and they think, or not the Colossal Titan, one of the Titans, and Mikasa thinks he's supposedly dead because they thought that it ate him, but he's alive. We know he's alive. I mean, if you've gone further into the series, at least with the Japan dub, then you know what goes on, but I'm following with the English dub and reading these as I go along at the same time. But regardless, it's still pretty good. I mean, it's definitely got a little bit of everything. It's got action, violence, science fiction, a little bit of foul language. I mean, they dropped the word bastard in there once or twice, and probably damn like 20 million times, but still, it's something that'll keep you on the edge of your seat, and something that you'll desperately want to keep reading. I mean, I've read this book like, what, 2 or 3 times in this past week alone? I mean, I literally picked this up about 7 days ago, and in that week alone, I've read this thing like 2 or 3 times, just because this action just keeps me on the edge of my seat. If you want to watch the anime, you have a few different options. You can watch it on Funimation if you have a membership. You can watch it on Toonami. It airs every Saturday night at 11:30 as part of Adult Swim's Toonami block. Or your third option, if you want to, that is, the first 13 episodes of the season were just released in a Blu-ray DVD combo. In the original Japanese and the dubbed English. All the episodes uncut, featuring some of the unseen footage that they couldn't put on the show just because of time and also content restraint. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but all 13 episodes in their original format, both audio tracks, the original Japanese and the original English, as well as in Blu-ray high definition, including interviews with the creators of the anime when they brought it over to the States. So you're definitely getting the bang for your buck. Or, if you do what I do, just read the manga and then watch the show afterward, or at the same time, which is what I do. If you want to pick up the manga, I'd say go to your local comic book store, or whatever your local bookstore is, or maybe even Amazon. You can get these for about $6 to $11. I paid about $11 for this, well, actually $12 with tax. Yeah, closer to $12, but still, for a good 150-page book, it's something worth reading. It's fun. It's definitely action-packed. Something that'll definitely keep you on the edge of your seat. And also, for those of you guys who like to go for cosplay or go to anime cons, that's something that'll be popular. I mean, I was watching a video from Anime Expo last year, and a whole bunch of people dressed up as Survey Corps soldiers, and like 2 or 3 guys dressed up as Titans. So, definitely quite the fan base. I would definitely recommend this series. Definitely action-packed. Something that we'll definitely want to watch over and over and read constantly if you haven't already. So, I guess that's about it. Later, guys. I am out of here.